Welcome to the Control-X beta program. Control-X is our next generation of our control software. During this program, you'll be able to download and use the software for up to 45 days. You'll also be able to submit feature requests and bug reports through our Center Code platform. Through this series of videos, we're going to explain to you a number of useful features and easy workflows to get familiar with the software. First, we'll start with the user interface. Last year, we released a major update to DesignX, which included a major UI overhaul to help it make it more approachable, easier to use, more user-friendly. We've done the same thing here with Control, but we've also taken Control to the next level with a bunch of technical enhancements. You'll notice a very similar user interface to DesignX, except there's no feature tree on the left-hand side. This is a model manager, just like we had in Control. You'll notice similar elements such as a tab structure, as well as a quick access bar and related right-click access features. Let's talk about the model manager. We've made some big improvements here. We have inside the model manager an input data folder and a result object. You can also have multiple results. By right-click, I can add a result, duplicate this result, or delete results. Results are like projects, and the model manager is like a workspace. You can have as many results as you want, and you can report across them. We'll talk more about the input data folder later. Going across our tab structure, you can see we have Quick Start tab, Home tab, Tools, GD&T, Capture, Curves, CAD, and Scan. Now, the tab structure isn't final yet, but we'd love to get your feedback on how you think it should be. Going from left to right, Quick Start gives us an easy way to demonstrate some basic features. If you're a user of a scanner or a scanner with a probe, such as a ferro arm, you can easily do a left to right workflow here. I'd go and live capture some geometry, live scan, live align, live dimension, basically anything arm or instrument related. I then might want to process my mesh in some way, align it to a CAD or a coordinate system, and then do some comparisons. So here we have 3D compare, comparison points, basic dimensioning, and a section. This lets you generate a report, and then you're done. We expand upon this in the Home tab. The Home tab has more tools related to alignment, constructed geometry, and analysis. Here, again, from left to right, you can import some data. This could be a reference or a measurement. We can replace measured data to recalculate our measured result. We have a range of alignment tools. We have analysis tools, which produce color plots and heat maps on parts. We have all of our construction geometry tools, which have actually been consolidated. We now have consolidated our tools into a form that's very similar to what DesignX does. We have an inset window, and then we have a method. So you can choose a method or a sub-method in order to define what this sphere is, as opposed to having many nested icons. Very simple, very clean this way. Then we have our report generation. Let's keep moving to the right. Inside tools, we have pairing manager, we have result-related operations, color bar management, enhanced selection tools, as well as annotation editing. Now, annotation editing is something that's actually pretty unique for Control-X over Control. Now what we have is the annotation management system, which lets us pick any type of thing that has an annotation associated with it and choose how we want our default annotation to look. This allows us to add or remove elements. It also allows us to save presets. This is something we never had before. Inside our GD&T tab, we have basic dimensions and GD&T. We also have 2D dimensions here. So based on what you have selected, either something 3D or something 2D, the buttons will be contextually available for what your operation is. If you want to add a new 3D measurement group, we choose the plus sign, and that generates a new group in your model manager. If I want to make a new group, I can just choose new group. Now I have 5 specific entities inside my GD&T group. If I want to add GD&Ts to group 3, I just select it from my drop-down, and then I add GD&T. Moving on to Capture, these are all of our probing-related tools. We've taken all the probing tools from Verify and brought them forward with us into Control-X. We actually spent several years developing them. So you'll find that live align, live capture, live dimension, and live geometry, as well as our new probe sequence, will be very useful for those who have probes and arms. We'll go into these in more detail later. Curve construction is taken from DesignX's 3D sketch mode. We also have CAD tools to help you generate new CAD faces, offset CAD faces, fix things, any type of CAD operation. And our Scan tab allows us to align, merge, and repair 3D scan data.